Hi guys! We just wanted to take a few minutes to introduce everyone to our newest crew. This is this is Cupid's Cuties, and this is from our new mom, Pixie. So this is a first-time litter for us, or for her, I should say. Pixie is actually the last female we held back from our very first mini mom, who was Lucy. For those of you who've been following us for a while. So we have been anxiously awaiting these babies. I can't say enough about them. Over the moon. Seeing so much of, I think, Lucy's, temperament and personality. Gorgeous crew. Their coats are phenomenal. That's one thing I always, cherished with Lucy and Gizmo's, litters, where they're gorgeous long coats. Part of that is their furnishings. They, we always strive to really only produce double furnished puppies, but now that we're able to test the strength of the furnishing genes, we know which ones have those, basically strong furnishings. And, when you have 2 copies of strong furnishings, you just get these, strong, thick teddy bear coats, which are just gorgeous. So we have been just over the moon with these babies, huh? Yes, we have. So this little guy here, what I did here, so this is Mr. Cupid right here, huh? Yes, it is. Say, I am Cupid. And what I did is I put a flower right there on Casanova because those two look really similar. I'm kind of trying to, I wish I could kind of come back a little bit. They're going to kind of come up to me when I do that. But if you can see, yeah, so he doesn't like the flower. That's why Casanova is scratching at his neck there. But he is darker. He's, he's redder, I guess, if you will. But he's basically a little bit darker. Whereas Mr. Cupid here is, a couple of shades lighter. But you can see he has darkened since he has gotten, since he's been born. So chances are he is not going to fade a whole lot. He may darken with age. We can't guarantee that, but just based on what we've seen thus far, that's kind of what, we're thinking here. And you can see he has almost, the much darker ears. Almost like a two-tone coat, if you will. So, you can see some of that darker red through there. So that's why I kind of did that. So you guys wouldn't get confused, huh? But that's Mr. Casanova, the lighter of the two. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, I just said that backwards. That's Mr. Cupid. And Mr. Casanova is the one that's, darker in color. Sorry about that. I hope I didn't confuse everyone. And this is some of our that's 2 of our little girls there. So to the left there is Juliet. Both of those are tuxedos, but you'll notice Juliet is an apricot tuxedo, more of an apricot. I would consider that like a, apricot to possibly like light red ears. She has the liver nose and will have the hazel eyes. And her sis, who's just went through the tunnel there, that's our little Valentina. You can tell she is a darker. She is a red tuxedo. She has the black nose. And she's also our smallest in the crew. Really her and Miss Scarlet there. I also put a little flower on Scarlet, just the ones that look similar, so you can kind of, realize who's who there. But there's our little Scarlet. Her and Valentina are our smallest, huh? She too Scarlet has the liver nose and hazel eyes. Oh. Huh, yes. Oh, say hi. Who's coming to tell us hi, Valentina? Say hi. Hi. Hi, babies. Hello, my loves. I'm sorry, guys. I know I'm not the best with video, and y'all know that. I do the best I can, I promise. Oh, yes. And let's see. Oh, there was a good shot of Miss Scarlet again. So right there, our little apricot with the straight wavy coat. That is our boy Bo. I'm trying to find Bo to look up for us. Mr. Bobo. That's Bobo. Well, we'll come back to Bo in a minute because back there playing Let's see. We have our other, the guy on the tray right now. That is our Romeo. That's our little man, Romeo. He's also a tuxedo. He's going to have a straight wavy coat, as you can see. Yes. Oh, man. Let's see. How does it look to do it through there? Let's see. Just trying to have a good look at them, Yes. They're not used to being, well, we kind of redo this, to take the video. It was kind of a nasty day, so we didn't want to, well, it's been raining on and off, so we didn't want to take anything outside, so we just resituated the puppy nursery, and so they're not quite used to the setup, but that's okay. They're enjoying it. Let me see, who else do we have here? Oh, there we just had Mr. Romeo. Bobo! Bo! He is busy with his toy, but that's Mr. Bo there playing with his, they had treats in that toy. Guys, I love those type of toys. You always hear me talk about snuffle mats, and now, of course, they have all the different type toys that you can hide little treats in, okay? And that's why they're so interested in that, because we had some treats in there, and believe me, even if they got them all, they still smell it or still looking for some more. Well, we'll get a shot of Mr. Bo eventually, Eventually. He is such a handsome little guy. Oh, this whole crew. I mean, there is literally not a bad pick to be had, if you will, They are all absolutely beautiful. Great little personalities. And they've also been our guinea pigs for our new potty training system, if you will. So we've always used the grass trays in the past when we potty, when we begin potty training. And it's, look, there's pros and cons to any system. There's going to be work. There's going to be mess, regardless of the type of system you use. But we wanted to try this because, people that do use them, it keeps the puppies cleaner. Because as the puppies get older, they have no problem with playing on that grass, even though I try to keep up with it as much as I can throughout the day. Wait, guys, excuse me 1 second. I'm just trying to get this toy off of there. That's what we kind of do. There we go. Even though I try to keep up with, the potty, over the day and picking it up, they still have no problem going to lay in it, play in it, etc. So with the grass, even though we change it out twice a day, it holds, the pee-pee, and they get sticky and yucky and constantly, having to bathe or just wash them too often. It's just all those factors. So it was a little challenging in the beginning, I'll be honest. It took them a little longer, I find, to catch on to this system. But, I'm glad we kind of followed through because it has been a much cleaner, easier system for us. And they're doing great with it, They're doing great with it. Yes, we are. You don't like that, Mr. Casanova? I'm sorry, man. I am sorry. I'm so sorry. Yes. You don't like that either, Miss Scarlett, What, my doll? What, my love? Oh, these are such lovers, Yes, Yes. Yes. Oh, look at all of our babies. Y'all all gonna come say hi? Oh, time flies. I can't believe these babies, they're about 6.5 weeks old. Well, they'll turn 7 weeks on Friday, and they'll be going home, in a week. So, or, the following weekend. So, time flies. And Miss Pixie, as our first-time mom, she has been impressive. She has been a wonderful mom. Really, attentive to her babies. Of course, now we're just about fully weaned. But she would continue to feed them, I think, until, the day they went home if we allowed her. But we're trying to get her to dry up now and just let her go in about, once or twice a day, just to kind of, slightly feed and just finish drying her up. But she has been great with them. Yes. We have some gorgeous long coats. Did I talk about Miss Juliet? Well, we did kind of introduce her, but that's Miss Juliet. It's a shame. It's kind of hard. Even we have great lighting in here, but it is kind of hard that you really got to see those eyes. Like, I guess, outside during the day, sometimes you can kind of see it. But hazel eyes, you know, right now they are, you know, appear to be more hazel. They'll actually turn, I guess, as they become adults. It's almost like that, I call it like an amber color, if you will. And some of them have what's called the Dudley nose, where it's almost like a mixture. You kind of see that, almost like a mixture of the liver and black is what it is, you know. Yes. And these, you know, I don't know if I mentioned this. So this, it's been a while since we, you know, most of our litters recently have been petites, which there's not a huge difference in those, like I remind everyone. So if you go by the standards, right? So a petite is considered 25 pounds or less, and a mini is 25 to 35 pounds, okay? So this is a mini croup. And I'm really, you know, I think most of these are going to probably end up between 25 and 30 pounds full grown. I think we'll have a couple that stay in that 20 to 25 pound range. And you may have one or two that can end up a few pounds, you know, above 30. I don't think much, if any, but that's probably where most of these will end up at the end of the day, since mom is about 28 pounds and dad is kind of range, you know, 19, 20 pounds. So dad is technically a petite, whereas mom is a mini. So this is a mini group, which I think is a great size. Even though, like I'm telling you, unless you're comparing maybe the smallest petite to, let's say, the largest mini, there's just not a huge difference. I always remind, you know, everyone, remember, you know, Golden Doodles did not originate from a toy breed, if you will. You have to think about that. They originated from the Golden Retriever and the Standard Poodle, right? And then over time, they were bred down, if properly bred down, as they should be. They eventually add Moen Poodle, which is like the medium-sized poodle. And then beyond that, that's when they add the Toy Poodle. And so these guys will have all three in their bloodline. So they'll have Retriever, Standard Poodle, and Toy Poodle. And there is a difference. Even when you test, they show you the percentage of Toy Poodle and Standard Poodle. There really are two different breeds there. A lot of people don't realize that. I tell you what, this group, I mean, they're, you know, of course, yes, they get in their little rambunctious moods, but they have really been a pretty laid back bunch, I find, which, you know, I love. Of course, yes, they get frisky and all, don't get me wrong, but, you know, they're not crazy by any means. They've been, you know, just doing phenomenal with all of their training and, everything we've been doing. Anyhow, our families will be getting to make their choices or pick soon. That's why we want to get this little video in, to help them. And I'm sorry, I sit here and run my mouth. I don't know what else to talk about or what to say. I feel funny just sitting here just recording them, you know. So I feel like I got to talk or say something sometimes. What you doing, Mr. Romeo? Romeo. And Miss Scarlet. Oh, you trying to sit up for me, Bo? Look, there's a good shot of Mr. Bobo. Bo. Where's my baby? Bobo. And no, I can't really tell you that at this age, and especially just because, you know, of course we have, you know, multiples, that they know their names. They really don't. I think they more respond just to my voice, or when, you know, I call them when I come in, you know, where's my babies? You know, things like that. That's when they'll come in, Yes, Yes, Say, we just know you as mommy in the food truck now, We know you're the lady that gives us food, And loving, Yes. Yes, my loves. Mr. Romeo, are you trying to give me shake? Romeo is one of our little smaller, as far as the males. He's one of our he is the smallest male. And then the others are kind of really close in size. Well, yeah, it would be him, followed by Bo, and then really Cupid and Casanova are pretty close together in size, you know, Say yes. Say yes. Say, I sure am, Mr. Cupid? Are y'all still looking for treats in there? Are y'all still looking for treats? Are you still looking for treats, Val, you still looking for treats? Oh, my Val girl. That's Miss Valentina. Miss Juliet. You got it? You got it? I always remind families, when you see those little balls that Juliet has, that's actually little cat balls that they love. You can find them, I usually find them at Petco. I imagine PetSmart might sell them too. And it's a shame, they come in a bigger size. I haven't been able to find the big ones lately. They actually come in like in a small, medium, and large. But they absolutely love them. And they're really inexpensive and, you know, reasonably priced. You got it now, Scarlett? You got the ball? And there they go. It's funny. See, Valentina is one of our more submissive puppies. And it really is one of our more quieter puppies. But it's funny how she's really come out of her shell. Let's say the last, you know, I don't know, couple of weeks. We've just seen, you know, we've been working on her confidence. When you see that, you want to kind of work on their confidence a little bit to build that. And she's, you know, as you can see, she's definitely responding and doing much better with that, huh? Yeah, you almost might look like, and if you look at this one, you're making a liar out of me. You look like you're the dominant one. And Mr. Casanova there, he is also, well, you can see, as far as a male, he is one of our submissive males. You'll notice, you can see a lot of times your submissive puppies will be the ones that, you know, are the ones laying down. We'll have a toy stolen from them. We'll lose the game of tug of war. They just kind of submit, so to speak. Yes. And we'll talk about all their temperaments with their families when we get to do our picks. We'll go into a lot more detail about that. But I just like to take this video so you guys can see them just, playing and being themselves, Yes, yes. What you doing, Mr. Bobo? Hello, Bobo, he has got the most gorgeous eyelashes I have ever seen. Depending, I guess, on how he's groomed, you know, when they groom him, his eyelashes are going to be, you know, they're already phenomenal, but they'll continue to grow if you don't cut them, you know. And he's got such strong furnishings already that he's almost going to need a trim around his eyes very soon, Yes, So I'm not going to be able to see, Mama. Let's see. Can we see those eyelashes? I don't know if you guys can see them in this video. Okay, now, did I get a glimpse of that? Let's see. Can you kind of see them there? I mean, if you see, once you see them in person, they are so long already. We noticed that really, you know, even when he was a young puppy. Yes. And Miss Juliet there is, Oh, look at Miss Juliet. If you can't tell, she's one of our more dominant puppies. She also is one of our pack leaders. We kind of figure we have 2 pack leaders in this bunch. But her, and believe it or not, Mr. Romeo. Where's Mr. Romeo? I don't know where. Oh, there's Mr. Romeo. Yes, Yes. Yes, Yes, I am, But I love it, you know, and even though they're our pack leaders, I find that they're not excessively bossy or demanding, really. And, you know, I think they're just wonderful. Mr. Romeo there is very human focused. You can see that. They'll come and seek out attention. Some puppies are a little, you know, more human focused than others. Some are more, you know, a little more or less independent, for example. But at the end of the day, remember, it's all about what you're going to put into them. So, and how they'll end up at the end of the day. Anyhow, okay, I didn't realize I've been sitting here babbling now for almost 20 minutes. So I'll go ahead and wrap it up. But I hope you enjoyed getting to meet all of them. And I can't wait to see how picks will go. Thanks, and chat soon.